Copy link. Okay. Fast. Come on, paste. There we go. All right, I need coffee. So, y'all are coming with me to get coffee because I need coffee. I got stormed by client work, like right at the beginning of the day, like right as I sat down and started trying to get ready for everything. I got swamped. Good morning, Kimmy. I'm so late. I'm getting coffee. That's right. I was like, I have this client. I love this client. Love them. However, some of the other people on their team, I don't know what's being lost in translation, but I'm getting very confused and it's making everything get delayed. So I had to write their book, got their book done. The client is reviewing it now. Yay! But they need like a landing page for said book. Okay. But the people I'm talking to who are supposed to build the landing page and I'm supposed to like send parts of the book to, they don't know how to make a landing page. So I'm like, okay, well, this is what we can do. And good morning, Jessica. You're late today too. Team dynamic. Yeah, it can be. Because then I'm like, I want to be like, but I can't. And I don't want to hurt their feelings. But I'm like, I'm sorry. I must be confused. What are you doing? Why are you building 3 sites for 1 landing page? I don't understand. Hold on. I got to put my stevia packet in. So y'all are going to stare at my pasta spoon. That's this thing. And the cupboard, it's sitting under. I'm sorry. And then finally, I was like, because I kept thinking, this is going to take like 2 seconds and then I'll go live. This is going to take like 2 seconds and then I'll go live. And then I debated because I was already like 20 minutes late. So I debated. I was like, should I cancel the live today? Like, I don't think they'll mind, but I canceled yesterday and I don't want to cancel anymore. Like, I'm tired. Anyway, good morning. Sometimes you got to fire the good idea fairy, right? 3 websites. Why? And then they're like, well, they're working on the CNAME. A CNAME is it's a setting for your domain name server that tells the world, like, hey, for this domain, it goes here, kind of thing. It points everything, tells everything where to point. So they said, well, we're working on the CNAME for this subdomain. I said, okay, so then you must already have a page set up, right? To point to it. Give me the page. Just send me the page. And they're like, no, what do you need installed on it? I'm like, whoa, what? No, you have a site. Why are you making a whole new site? You remind me that I need to get my website redone. That's how I got my start in freelance, was in web development. So it's a blessing and a curse, because on the one hand, it means I know what I'm talking about for like building websites and stuff. And like when I'm trying to put together lead magnets, or like in this case where I'm trying to like write the copy for things after I've written the book for things. But on the other hand, it ends up being where, because it's not a service I regularly offer anymore, I'm usually left to defer to whomever the new developer is when my client hires another developer. And it's frustrating sometimes. All right, so I don't even my God, I am a mess today. Okay. All right. I at least shared the link, right? Here we go. All right, and a charger. I couldn't do web development. I done good just to get my website halfway decent. I'm also struggling a bit with my website and getting it linked with my new socials. What website do you have, and what do you mean trouble getting it linked to your socials? What? My desk is such a mess. Like, everything's a mess right now. The mess is closing in on me, I feel like. It's not. It's just everything's piling up and piling up. And I'm like, Oh, Jessica, while you're here, this book, if you can get it, because it's expensive. It was like $40. I was shocked. It's not very long. Excuse me. But holy cow. It's all about how to write a sales pitch, basically. And someone else, friend of mine, Mallory, told me about it and was like, it has changed the way I do proposals for clients. I was like, you know what? I may as well try it. I might as well try it, right? It's so good. I spent about $700 last year on a site that never launched because everything was attached to my old Facebook, which was disabled for no reason. Even had to get a new phone number. The heck did you build your site on that you couldn't just change the Facebook link? And did someone else build it for you and then not show you how to use it? Is that what happened? Sometimes I think about launching a new service to, like, for hosting author sites and whatnot, but then I'm like, no, that'll suck me back in. If I did, my little cousin's swear jar would be overfilled. Yeah, this book is good. It's $40. I think even the ebook version is $40 or $30 or something. Like, it's expensive for a book this small, but it's good. I worked with Mermaid Publishing for a year and a half and produced absolutely nothing and realized they were a scam. Even though they worked with me, they didn't actually produce anything. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry. I had set up 2 verifications through GoDaddy and it all got mixed up. Oh no. So, but you should be able to recover your site though. That's what I'm confused about. I have a book to bring to the world. Yes. Fruit fly. My kid left banana and now I've got fruit flies again. Like, when I say that this mess is closing in on me, I am not kidding. Put this down. I need more coffee. I had not heard of Mermaid Publishing before, but they will be on my list now of, like, stay away. Did they steal a bunch of money from you? Or was it just the fact that nothing actually got done? And how far are you into the book? Are you ready to publish it yourself? Are you looking for representation, or... I'm just rambling until someone asks me a question. I'm a mama of 3 sons. I know I was a single mom. I raised them alone. They're now grown men. I'm so grateful to be on this side. Keep going. You're doing amazing. Oh, thank you. I feel like, because I waited so long to have kids, that I'm like, I'm super patient now, but I have 0 energy. It's almost unfair and rude how much energy they have when I have none. $1,000. Aw. I got no nano done yesterday and only 58 words the day before. You are off to an excellent start. That's 58 words. Come on. That's pretty darn good. Some technical issue that I don't understand, but it wouldn't link for some reason. Okay, there's still got to be some kind of way, unless you have since just trashed the site, like canceled the account and let it delete and whatnot. There's still got to be some kind of way to recover it. You may have to contact GoDaddy and just be like, look, I know it's been a while, but can you figure out how to break me in, please? Here's all the things that happened. And they should be able to like verify your identity to get you in. Oh, you deleted everything? Then don't listen to me, because no talking to GoDaddy will do anything. Then you have to start over if you deleted everything. Start with Google Sites. It's free. You might as well. And it's just going to be a very simple site. But until you don't need anything other than a simple site right now. So you may as well use the free one. I'm 90% done with writing it. I just need someone to help me put it together and write the connected stories to put it together. It's an autobiography. Nice. Get it finished, because too many people, I've known too many authors who are like, I'm almost done. But then they start thinking about the next steps and then they forget to finish it because they start getting overwhelmed with all the things. So finish it, and then at some point when you're ready, go back over, reread it, refix whatever. And when you're ready to receive critique, because not all of us are, but when you're ready to receive critique, that's when you can start looking for an editor. And an editor can help put all those things together and connect all the things together and stuff like that. My plan for Nano is only 100 words a day, a new video, or 30 minutes of work on my website so I don't get overwhelmed. Perfect. That's perfect. Every time I sit down to write, that's my goal, is 100 words. I'm just trying to get to 100 words. If I get there, yay, I made my goal. Sometimes, because I chose 100 because that's about, if I'm going to get on a roll, it takes me about 100 words to get there. And then I can sail past it. Sometimes I'm limping to the 100 words, to the point where I'm like separating contractions just so I have the extra word. Like, just struggling, in which case I know that is just not a day where I'm going to write. It's just not. But at least I got that, those words. Connie with the 58. November goal, finished current whip. Got about 17,000 to go. Nice. 58 really isn't bad. It's really not bad at all. Especially when you think of how high pressured NaNoWriMo is, Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Anna, I really appreciate the thank you. I need to schedule it all in so I can check it off. There you go. Good morning, Laura. How are you? I'm excited about some ideas to create art and jewelry based on my main character. Nice. See, if you have those extra, I do not have those extra talents. So for me to come up with stuff like that, I have to commission an artist to do it, which I'm not against doing, and plenty of authors do it. And I often tell other authors to do it. But those are the things that like turn readers and followers into raving fans. Remember what I say? Like we're always talking about building platforms, build your author platform and marketing. And all you're really doing is building a fandom. So all you have to think about is, what do fandoms do? They collect things, right? How many supernatural necklaces and pendants are we all holding on to? Or books or novels or little useless facts, because we saw an interview that Jensen Ackles did somewhere where he said, yeah, behind the scenes of this show, blah, 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 right? That's what we do. We collect all the things. So all you have to do is start creating the things that they would want to collect, and boom, you're building a fandom. My normal goal a day is 200. I can do that. And like daily write past on a good day. Nice. Going. How are you? I'm doing great. It's been a morning, but I'm doing great. Creating mystery boxes with pieces named after my characters and places in my book. Nice. Don't call me out like that. So Jessica. Jessica's got the Dean plushie. But no, you understand what I'm saying. Just picked my mom from the surgical center. Get to play babysitter this morning. Oh, well, I'm glad your mom's doing better. No, but I have a supernatural cup mug in some of the books and a couple posters. I don't have any posters. I do have a mug. I do have a couple of the books and a ton of useless trivia. I don't feel like I fit into a fandom, so I'm not sure what I'd even do. So you're not a fan of anything? You have the supernatural tarot cards? Nice. I hate that I gave the pendant to my ex-husband. He wasn't my ex at the time. I should have kept it, though. Like I kept all the Walking Dead comics. Not like diehard fan of anything. I don't collect stuff or anything. That's fine. You know what? Like, you don't have to be a diehard fan to be a fan. You don't have to. But you understand you understand my point of that's what you're building. So even if that's not you per se, if you're not the one doing the collecting, you can go and you can look. Stay away from the toxic side. Every fandom has a toxic side. So just stay away from the toxic side. But if you go and you look at the healthy side of any fandom, you can see what they're doing. If you go and you search Amazon, supernatural mugs, you will find things that everyone's buying. Like, you can get an idea of what people are after. Excuse me. So when it's time for you to start marketing your book to people, you're going to offer the same stuff or stuff along the same lines, just related to your book. So if your people are coffee drinkers, mugs with quotes from your book, mugs with characters from your book, all of those things, you can get them out first. Why wait for a fan to build it? I mean, fans are going to build it. Yay, go for it. But you can do that first yourself. You don't have to wait for a merchandising deal. Do you see what I mean? After our talk on here the other day, I spent time last night scheduling Facebook promo posts. Nice. But I do have Riversong. Yes, I do. and I'm still debating about taking like a razor blade and scratching his name off, because it says to Naomi and Steve. So I'm like, just cut it off at the end. I have Felicia Day too, but that one just says Naomi. The most I know is plushies, pins, mugs, shirts. All of those are good. I have the Supernatural Tarot cards as well. I forgot about that. That reminds me I need to pull some cards. Aha! Do it. I should. One of the authors that I published with does book boxes, and they're always so cute, but I have no idea what I'd put in them. Stuff like this. Get inside the head of your reader and go, what would there's two questions. The answer to either one works. What would make reading your book better? What would make reading better? So either like, how do they get, like, for example, coffee mugs, book lights, blankets, all of those things make reading better for dang near any book, right? Versus if they're reading your book, depending on what's in your book, character profiles, maps, star charts, all of those things might make reading your book better. You would scratch the name off? Thinking about it. I just get worried about damaging the photo because I don't want to do that either. So I'm like, do I deal with it or do I scratch them out? I don't know. I feel like maybe texture stuff would be cool. Sensory things. There you go. So YouTube has been where you have been hiding. Peso! Good morning. And yes, I have been moving over and hiding on YouTube. We decided to try it. Technically, we decided to try it last week, but then I forgot. So we actually tried it this week. And the screen is cleaner. They're like, it's not as busy. People aren't scrolling out by accident. So we all kind of liked it and just decided to stay here. Alex! Good morning, Alex. How are you feeling today? Nice to see you too. I'm so glad you found us. I put resin bookmarks, handmade soap based on characters, handmade keychains, buttons, and tiny hand sanitizer packets. Hello, Jill. How are you? It's been a learning curve for me. How much is too much angst in a book? Okay, so you hate humans today. It's a day, huh? How much is too much angst? Here's the thing. If you're still writing it, It's not too much. You have no idea. It's not too much. Don't even worry about it. Just write in all the angst, throw it all in, because it's not too much. When you get into editing, that's when you're going to be able to see it. Because up until then, your book is not finished. So the only thing you have to judge the amount of angst on is what's like from the beginning to wherever you're at right now. You have no idea what's coming. So throw in all the angst. When you're done, take your break, do some self-editing, then go back and either with you or with your developmental editor, if you're hiring a developmental editor or whatever, but when you go to do the developmental edit, not even the developmental edit, the line edit is really when you're worried about tone and tension and stuff, more so than the developmental edit. So when you get into the line edit, that's when you're going to look at the whole big picture and be able to see like, wow, this book is just one big angsty, whiny little book. Like, I need to chill some of that out and change the tone here and there to balance it out. Or you may find that all of the angst that you put in is actually just a little bit when you look at the whole big picture. Well, most days, not just today. Good news, the rewrite, so much better. So much happier with it in my nano progress. Wanted to share that. Yay, that's awesome. What's wrong with my fingers today? Humans. I blame the humans. I've tried for nano, and so far this month is going to be a no. I've done exactly 0 writing in 3 days. Well, first of all, it's still the beginning of 3 days, of the third day. So it's not like you're, out. Secondly, we're only 3 days in. You're like barely 1/10 of the way. You're at like 2.5% of the month so far. You got plenty of time, especially if you're like me, where like you might go several days with nothing and then all of a sudden bang out 20,000 words in an afternoon. So never say never. I don't want to put undue pressure on you, but don't use like what has happened so far in the month to decide, so it's just not going to happen. What are your plans for today? I am on a pretty big deadline right now. I have a client whom I love, but their book is coming out on Wednesday. And I just finished ghostwriting it. And they have the reviews. Like, I wrote the whole freaking book in a week and a half. And they are reading it right now. It's 2 people. They are reading it right now. This is the first time that I have written both parts of a co-authorship and tried to make the book sound like both authors. I've never done that before. But anyway, they're reading it right now and they're sending me the edits. And in the meantime, I've got to figure out their landing page situation with the rest of their team and fix their website. And I'm writing their email sequences and stuff. And they're getting ready to go onto a podcast. So I am on like this huge deadline because everything needs to be ready by Wednesday. I got a small group of people who just showed up like, hey, too late? Nope, do it. Yes. At least try it. The thing is the benefit of NaNoWriMo isn't even in the 50,000 words. It's in all of the pep talks that you get, because wow, do you get pep talks from like every which way. And when you have lived life with zero support as a writer, like you're being told all the time, oh, you can't make any money writing isn't a real job, blah, 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 blah. To get into NaNoWriMo is huge, because now you got a whole bunch of people supporting you. And then friendships and networking, just being able to hang out, get accountability, learn some things. Those are way, way more valuable. And then it's nice that, you know, depending on how far you can get discounts on certain softwares. About the book, Health and Wellness. I know you can't say yes or no, but one of my favorite author duos is releasing a book very soon. Oh, yeah? I'd be so scared to even try ghostwriting books. Ghostwriting blogs I can do, but books are a beast to me that I can only tackle for myself. It's different. I will tell you that. I will also say that, because blogs and books are different. I know some people who are amazing book writers and they can't write a blog post to save their life, and vice versa. If you can already ghostwrite blogs though, and you can already write books for yourself, then you could ghostwrite books. I just wouldn't jump right into the full-length books, you know? Because like there are people who will hire me to even write like the shorter books. You can still make like 10, 15 grand on one of the shorter books. Oh my God, this fruit fly. So you don't you don't have to. I mean, was it last month or the month before? I took on a project for, it was something else in the health and wellness space. What was it? Oh my God. I don't remember specifically, but something else in the health and wellness space. And it was $3,000, and it was for a lead magnet. So like putting together like a free ebook that they would give to their email list. And I think that one was a total of like 6,000 words, which is, you know, the size of 2 really good blog posts. Hello, Sabrina. If it's health and wellness book, then it's not them. I had a feeling probably not. You got my book. Yay. TikTok canceled it anyway and refunded your money, I'm pretty sure. So, yay, you got my book for free. I think, I don't know. They sent me a notice that they canceled it because they said that I didn't send it out in time. And I was like, but she has it. What are you talking about? Whatever. And it's not anything you did. So it's not like I'm saying like, because you reported that you didn't, nothing. It was an auto-reported thing that glitched. So you didn't do anything wrong. So if you get your refund, keep the refund. It's a TikTok thing that I'm fighting them on. They sent me a notice. I'm so confused. They got something glitched. I don't know what it is, but something glitched. Because I was even on with their help. And I was like, you're telling me I haven't shipped it yet. And at the same time, on the same screen, there's the tracking number. I don't understand what is wrong with your system. And they're like, oh, yeah. We'll have to like elevate this to the logistics team. And I'm like, TikTok can pay for the book then. I know, right? The event is ready to go for the day. Yay! Never buying from TikTok. It has not, I don't understand it. Like it was fine before until they made this switch. Like whatever this switch is, where, because before you either had like a TikTok shop or a TikTok storefront. And I had the storefront, which was where you could put in your own items. And then they made this switch and they merged them all together and they forced me into TikTok shop. And nothing has worked right since. So take the refund. I would. I'd be like, woohoo. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna be yelling at them though, because they screwed up. Yeah, the Discord. I felt bad because it feels weird you didn't get my money. It's fine. It's not your fault. There's nothing you could have done. It was an automated thing that glitched. So there was nothing that you could have done that I can tell. I know you didn't do it. It came from an automation. So it's not like you got the book and then canceled it or did something like that. Did something shifty. It's not your fault. So sprints are a different event. Today is Friday, right? So I think we're doing sprints. Wednesdays are prompts. I'm trying to get with Seisha about doing the word crawls because she forgot. But she hasn't been feeling well. But she sets up, because Alex sets up a calendar event for the word sprints so that people know that they're going on. What are word crawls? They're kind of like story-based prompts and sprints put together. So like one that she did before was like Alice in Wonderland, and like you sprint through the story of Alice in Wonderland. It's pretty cool, but I've never run one before. I've only participated in like a couple. And then I found out that she and Lucy, y'all remember Lucy, she and Lucy were running them on Clubhouse. So I was like, hey, come to Discord and please either show me how to do it or run one. And she said, yeah. And then she got sick. So just how it goes, my info. I ordered a I know. Oh, that was, y'all. I really got lucky-ish. I didn't get paid for it. But so I got this order from TikTok Shop, right? I got this order and I'm looking at it and I'm like, because everything was asterisked out. Everything. So Lulu was like, what are you trying to pull? We can't ship to 1 asterisk, 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 asterisk. And like, just the whole thing was just like encrypted out. And I was like, And I had to like go digging. And finally, on like 5 clicks in, I happened to see the email and I was like, I think that's Sabrina's email. I'm going to double check. So I private messaged her and was like, hey, did you buy my book? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, look at what they did. It was like her order was doomed from the get-go. No, it's not you rewriting the story. It's you writing through the story. So like you head into a room and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Writing prompt, now go sprint for 20 minutes. So you get a writing prompt and then you write. You can write whatever you want. You can write a related story to what the word crawl is. You can write your own story or whatever, but it's like a guided prompt system. Different name on YouTube. Yeah, that is one of the downsides. Is here everyone is on their legal names instead of on their author pen names, and I don't know if that's just something they can change or not. But that is one thing to keep in mind with some of the watchers over here. Can't kill my birth name. No. Well, I mean, some people can, but not everyone. I'm thinking it will still come as I can still track it even after it's canceled. If it does, I'll be happy. Is it a dead name situation or just a don't like the name? Alex is her pen name. So remember on TikTok, I was saying you should, when you're building your platform, you should build your platform as your author name, whatever your author name is. If it's your legal name, great. If it's not your legal name, if you're using a pen name, then you should be building the brand under your pen name. So that's what she was doing. But here, she's not under her pen name. She's under her actual legal name. I never use my birth name. I don't use it in real life. Ah. That or Alex just likes to confuse us all. But I guess I don't have to call her Alex here. I'm just used to it because I'm always so careful about how I call people in public. I try to make sure that I call them by their pen names for privacy reasons. No one will allow me to go with this permanently. I would, just for the record, if it were up to me, I would. I try not to make assumptions, so I ask. I get it. There's a boy who lives next door, right? Who Piper adores. Anyway, I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. They moved in about 9 months ago or so. Like, it was like near the end of the last school year. They moved in. And I met with the mother and the son. And I swear in my brain, what I heard was, "Hi, we're the Coopers. I'm Quanisha, and this is Russell." I swear that's what I heard. So I have been calling her Quanisha and him Russell for 9 months. And then last week, he informs me and he goes, "By the way, my name is Jeremiah." I was like, where in the world did I get Russell from? What? It's not even close. It doesn't start with the same letters. There's none of the same like mouth sounds. Like, what did I do where I got have I been calling you the wrong name this whole he's like, "Yeah, but it's cool." I'm like, "It's not cool." Like, oh my God. 17 words in an hour, you're on a roll. Nice. Creations of Liz. Hello. I have 5 words. You're beating me. I have 0 words this hour. So you're both ahead of me right now. Although I do have to run. No, the mom's name is Quanisha. I got hers right. I don't know where Russell came from. My parents called their neighbor Carlos for 9 years before they found out his name was Jose. Ran into that problem with my neighbor too. His name is Mark. I've been calling him Billy. I'm not the only one. Okay. I got work in an hour. I need to get this going. All right. Peso. I'm going to let you get this going. I have to get going too. I am on deadlines and clients and all the things. So 600 words, just haven't added them yet. Not doing well this nano. Deep breath. You're doing awesome. Good night. Good night. Does he look like a Russell? I don't know. What does a Russell look like? The only other, I don't know. I don't know. I guess kind of. But he also looks like a Jeremiah. So anyway, y'all, have an amazing day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I'm sorry I was so late, but I'm glad that I was able to hop on. Go do sprints on the Discord. Okay? And actually, it's Friday, huh? So have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Okay?